Animals living in some terrible conditions.
In fact, a dozen dogs were taken from an alleged puppy mill. The breeder shut down. K2's Margie Lynch is live at the Multnomah County Animal Shelter. We can hear the dogs. She's in Troutdale where the dogs were taken. Margie?
That's right. You can hear the dogs. They're very loud in here, and this is where they are. You can see these little guys right here. And Animal Control says that Tracey Baxter was not taking care of these animals properly. Well, the owner, Baxter, says she has a different story. She says these little guys were her life.
I love dogs.
Until now, Tracey Baxter would breed these pint-sized pups at her Southeast Portland home.
I wanted to share my dogs and their companionability and love with other people by making more companion dogs.
Admitting that at one point she had more than 30 of the Chihuahua Dachshund mix. But more recently, she's had a dozen living here. She says she treated the animals more like family than something to sell.
I'm mom.
But Multnomah County Animal Control says not long ago, conditions at this home were deplorable. They removed the animals, and even though the dogs are in good shape, control officers say they were living in squalor.
And conditions can get very bad very quickly, especially the large numbers of animals that you have.
Baxter says she has 2 kids and a busy life, but she tries to keep up.
People are imperfect. When you have teens and dogs, and there are times where there are things that need to be taken care of that just haven't been done immediately, but it's never been days and weeks and on end worth of mess.
Neighbors say the dogs would constantly bark.
But during the summer it drives you nuts. It's very annoying, you know, because you're trying to concentrate on something and it's bark, 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 bark.
And Animal Control says they've noticed longer-term problems with the dogs. They sent 3 back home with Baxter. 9 will stay at the shelter and are now up for adoption, which has been difficult for Baxter, her fiancé, and her children.
So now they have my money and my dogs, and I was not happy.
And she says they have her money because she had a license that is no longer good. Well, these animals are now up for adoption. If Kevin can go back to the back again and show that long-haired one, it just got adopted. I just talked to the couple that's been approved for adoption for her, and they're coming back to pick her up tomorrow. So already they're finding homes, but there's still 8 up for adoption. Costs $120 for an adoption fee, and you can find more information about how to get these dogs on our website, K2.com. Go to Inside K2. Live in Troutdale, Margie Lynch, K2 News.